Information. I do not own these pictures. I will leave a link where you can find them and you can do what you want with them. Now, let's get on with the video. Hello everyone, Blue Mask here. Today we are gonna do what if Deku was motherfucker his name. Just give me a second. Copy. It's Gyutaro. Gyutaro. Seriously, how do you pronounce it? Gyutaro? Or wait a minute, let me just get the. Shit, where's that? Got Gyutaro. Oh, Gyutaro. 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 So, if you're probably wondering why I'm doing this, well, this is what if Deku was Gyutaro and what if Izumi was... fuck. Daki. So, in this universe, Daki and Gyutaro is Izuku Midoriya, or just Gyutaro is Midoriya, and Daki Midoriya. Now, these two are twins, not older sibling and everything, but Gyutaro is... I am sorry if I'm butchering the name. Gyutaro. Gyutaro is the older of the twins. Now, they do have the similar power in the Demon Slayer, but when they have one quirk each and one quirk together. They have the similar power in canon and they have, well, twin bonding. Gyutaro and Daki can heal each other, even if their heads got cut off. They both have to die natural causes like just death. They cannot heal that. They can heal death if it's not natural causes. If it's just old age and dying or cancer, they can't heal it. No, cancer can't be healed. That's not natural causes. Just old age and they die, so they are not immortal, but they can heal each other. And like in Demon Slayer, no, sorry, I had to cut something because I said something. Gyutaro could go and be in, no, be a part of Daki. How, it's the similar power in the Demon Slayer. They have the same power set. Daki could travel in the Gyutaro. They can both... I don't know how to say it without saying it like that. You know what I mean if you watch Demon Slayer. Now, here's another point. Daki and Gyutaro... Not Daki. What? Daki. Daki and Gyutaro are not villains. They're actually gonna be heroes. But they're uh no no yes, they are gonna be not demon slayers. They are gonna be heroes, but there's another thing they are, and that's what I'm focusing on. There are models, both of them, but it's mostly fuck. Daki. Daki is well mostly Daki is the mostly the model, but they have been starred in Demon Slayer. Yes, Demon Slayer is actually a series, and actually a movie set series, you a produced series in My Hero Academia world. So Daki and Gyutaro is the villain on of the series. But I will not be talking about it because I know if you have watched it, you have watched it. I don't want to spoil anything. Maybe you'll know what's going on, and I don't care. So, let's actually explain. I have to explain their quirk. Let's get into it. Now, Gyutaro and Denki is a pair of twins. Gyutaro is the not the prettiest one, but he has normal teeth, normal size, and he's good. He does have a small waist like in the show in Demon Slayer, but it's not that small. It's a little bit bigger, but you can still see the curviness or the curves of his stomach. He is born with his marks, by the way. So the marks are still there. Now, Daki, I'm always saying Denki. Daki is how she usually are, but she is born with marks with flowers on her. But the marks on her body can disappear, so they don't have to. With Gyutaro, that's not possible. Those are permanent mark. I don't know what the fuck I said. Now, when the siblings were growing up, their mother and father is Inko and All Might. Yes, and they are terrible parents. So they have to learn on their own. Isuku had to learn on his own pretty quickly because of his, well, looks. He's still a fucking beast, and some people do like how he looks, but a lot of them do not. When they were growing up, Gyutaro had to step up. He had to learn more than Daki or Ume. No, it's Daki. Daki is, well, beautiful, so a lot of people do, well, wanted her, if you know what I mean. But when they got older and, well, they were at 4-H, their quirk finally activated. Now, in kindergarten, they are friends with Bakugo, that have also a twin sister, by the way. Bakugo is like Inosuke. Bakugo is Inosuke in the movie, by the way. They dyed in hair and mostly look like a girl. No, no, they don't. No, the Daki and Gyutaro is older than Bakugo. So Bakugo is not born yet, and he's Bakugo is still gonna become a hero. I think they're around 25 years old. There's looks, so they're older than Bakugo. That's age 16. I'm going from Inosuke's point of view in the Demon Slayer because he's still gonna become a hero and a movie star. Now, one day in the kindergarten, they got into a problem with a other kid. A kid their age, a douchebag that kind of liked Daki, but his family life has been worse, so he do not know how to well approach girls good. So he tried to do what is that when he sees his dad do. But at but Isuku or Gyutaro, no, no, that didn't happen yet. I am sorry for that. That was a stupid point of thing. At age, what's the already? 15. No, no, 16. 16. They're at age 16. At this point. Yes, 16. And they know their quirks and what they can do. They know they can heal people and everything. Now, a boy that's around a year older than them, age 17, so he's about to graduate from high school, if I'm correct. He liked Daki. He liked Daki. She was a beautiful girl and everything else. But Daki didn't like him because he kind of bullied Gyutaro. So one day when Gyutaro was helping the student council, yes, he did do that. Daki wasn't a part of it because he's not very well. No, they were in UA. No, no, no. Yes, they were in UA, so they're still hero and movie stars. And Degi has been going into modeling gigs. This is just a mess. I realize this, but fuck it. One day when Gyutaro was helping some people around school because he wanted to, Denki was just waiting for him outside. The boy with a powerful flame quirk came up with his kind of goons. The reason why UA didn't well kick him out is because of his quirk. He asked her to go out with him, but she denied him. He got pretty fucking mad. He told his lackeys to hold her down. And he did some terrible stuff before burning her. Well, after he got done, and this was on camera, they didn't know. They didn't UA didn't check their cameras yet. When Gyutaro came out to see his sister and walk home, he didn't find her. He looked around and tried to find her herself on the street, around UA, but finally he uses his uh like a feeling where she is. He walked over there finding the boy's still the boy burning Denki. Not Daki. He was burning Daki at that moment when well Gyutaro arrived. Gyutaro immediately reacted, cutting the boy in his arm, poisoning him, and kicking the other students away. He didn't care what happened to them. He focuses on his own sister. He started healing her, making her what she was before, shocking the other boys that didn't quite know her quirk. But they did know her beauty. Daki, what happened? They, they. She told him what they did. And Gyutaro, he was furious. He started beating on them with his hands and cutting them with his, what are they called? Scythe? Uh, yes, for scythe. I think that's called that. He taken them out when UA's staff came around, aka Nesu, and Inko is a hero. So, and she works at UA, and some other heroes that's not in canon because they're older than Bakugo and the others. When they arrived, they saw Daki sitting behind the Gyutaro, bloodied and beat, and blood all over him. What did you do? Both of them looked over and saw their mother. This bastard tried to burn Daki to death. And they also, explaining what happened. Principal Nezu, yes, he is the principal at this point, was shocked that some of his students did this. Daki confirmed that they did it, and she still was kind of warm in a sense. The effects of the things do not actually go away for a while. She is healed, she is fine, but if she burns, she's warm. Like, super warm. If she is cold, she's cold for a few days. If she's crushed, she could be a little bit wobbly. Stab, shot, anything else, it's still painful. Same go for Gyutaro. So when they actually checked Gyutaro's, some of the teachers touched her, she was warm, like usually warmer than normal people. They're telling the truth, one of the random teachers in the past said. She is, warm. It seems like she's been burnt, but the same quirk healed her. Now, the student that did it, they got expelled and arrested. Gyutaro, he got suspended for a month. Because they could not blame him for reacting like this. that's his twin. What the hell would you do? Do nothing? No, you'll beat the shit out of people. I am sorry, one of my parents just came in and interrupted it. So, after this point, Isuku was not trusted. He was not trustworthy of people actually being around her a lot. So, he always was, well, in her body in the future on dates with other males. So Gyutaro was hiding inside. It sounds weird. I am sorry. It just sounds weird and disgusting. He was hiding in the body of Daki on dates. She did get a boyfriend that, well, Gyutaro approved of. He's just a random person. That's not important to the story. At this point, Gyutaro was a famous hero with her brother. The infinite duo couple. Heroes. Should I say Mark twins? Or the famous twin hero set. So they're both the same. Let's call them marks? Because they have their marks on their body. Of course, Daki can hide hers. But still, she still shows them off. By the way, her normal outfit in Demon Slayers is not her hero costume. They have different costume, but there is no costume of them. I probably should have taken the Demon Slayers ones, but nope, they're Demon Slayers, not heroes. They're heroes, not Demon Slayers. So, in this last scene, we're going over interview after the series, well, Demon Slayer Season 2 was released. Every episode. Now, the whole crew that was in Demon Slayer Season 2 was there. Well, the main crew, not the people that's not important. So, Tanjiro's actor, Bakugo as Inosuke, and yes, Bakugo could, well, do the flip, or he can move his body around. That's just a natural talent. That's not his quirk. His quirk is still explosion. There's Tank and Uzui, and his power is his quirk. His wives are quirkless because they have no breathing technique. And well, Nezuko has her normal power, healing and body growth, but not explosion blood. Zenitsu, not Kaminari, just Zenitsu. Tanjiro, just Tanjiro, and Aoi. It's also quirkless. Kanao has the breathing technique that she is, and the little girls are not there. By the way, no, they are there. So I'm gonna tell about this interview, then I'm gonna leave it off. There'll be some few funny moments in it. Now, they're in a talk show, not an interview. Let's say that. And it's just random talk show, nothing else. No, it's an interview with fuck me. Let's do the three boys, Nezuko, Tengen, Uzui, and Daki and Gyutaro. That's the only people that's there. So today we are with the cast of Demon Slayer Season 2. Hello everybody. Hello everyone. That was everyone replying hello. So, here's my first question. What was it like to be on, well, Demon Slayers again, and for you two new ones? Well, no, it's just I am so sorry. I am so sorry. But it's just Daki, and Gyutaro. Cut. Alright, I am so sorry. So it's just Daki and Gyutaro in this interview. So, this is the reporter. So how was it like to work on Demon Slayer? Daki talks. Well, it was fun actually to use my quirk, but it was kind of a low part, so it wasn't that strong. Really? Yeah. I can make my fabric not that strong and weak and strong. So I used the weak part so they couldn't hurt the others. So what was your experience, Gyutaro? Well, I wasn't a part of it mostly, but it was a fun part with the fighting. But we have to be careful sometimes. Can I ask you a question? I know you have two quirks, but the where Denki's head was off and that was that her actual head? Because that looked amazing. Yeah, that was actually her head. What? Yeah. Denki could be healed by me, so it was fine. So all those healing parts was fine, but we could still die by decapitation if we are both decapitated. So we both kept our head on at the last part of our scene. Yes, I'm adding that. They can both still die if they are both gonna die. They're just dead. But they can survive just one of them having a head on. Really? Yeah. Also, the power is kind of a own power, so that was useful. It had the, the, the it was really fun. So I have a question. Are you kind of enemies with Tengen Uzui and the main cast? Oh no, no, they're actually fun to be with. Yes, mostly the Bakiko Katsuki, aka Inosuke. Really? Yes, his anger issues are pretty funny to be around. He could explode at any moment and use his quirk by accident, so we had to move. There's a lot of times we have to reshoot because of that. He actually accidentally burned when in the scene where he did the thing where I think it was hot for him. That was actually his own react. No, that was in the script, and he accidentally burned the costume. So they have to make it so they shot another scene in the meantime. Really? Yes, that was actually funny. So, Tanjiro's, or explain Tanjiro's real name. How was it fun to act with him? Because he's kind of a child movie star, teenage movie star. Oh, that kid he's funny. He's always kidding around, making everyone smile. Uh, he's he's always joking around with most of the actors, what I've seen and experienced with him, and it was really fun. Even the funniest moment was a serious in the some scenes you will just fool around after cut came. So yeah, it was fun to work with Tantaro. Or name of Tantaro's actual name. Awesome. So, Nezuko, what was it like to, especially you, Daki, what was it like for you? By the way, in Demon Slayer they have different names. Their real names is Daki and Gyutaro. They use different names in Demon Slayer, so don't be confused. Well, Nezuko, she was, let me just say, she's an adorable creature. She's, well, 15, but her transformation into a woman was, well, we fooled around a lot. Well, me and Nezuko, aka the name of her real name. I'm just gonna say, fucking phone! What? Want to charge? Fine, you're gonna charge. Now shut up. Sometimes she was serious, but not that lot. Can I ask something? Is Nezuko's explosions blood? I know there's still heroes in training, but her does she have explosion blood? Oh no, that's completely CGI. Really? Yes. Her only two quirk, actually rare, actually normal in the family, I heard. Tanjiro still have water and fire, not sun breathing in the show. Well, perfect match. And Nezuko has a growing quirk, so it's actually kind of fun seeing her taller than me. Let me tell you, I'm pretty tall. It's kind of scary to see her taller than me. Intengen was, aka the real name of the character in the world. He was terrified. Well, he acted terrified. It was just funny to see it. Well, can I ask you something, Gyutaro? Yes, sure. The CGI with your stomach, is that actually how you look? Because you can actually see in your hero costume. Uh, a little bit. They used green screen on my green paint on the stomach area where they CGI'd my stomach smaller. You can actually see it here. He shows his stomach. It is kind of curvy. So, I kind of. It actually makes sense to use us. Even though their character. Well, his stomach was pretty fucking disgusting, my character. In the. Well, I want to talk about the younger part of the scene in the series. Ooh, that was actually interesting. What? Why so? Well, we had to get body actors. Me and the smaller version of me. It was it was quite funny to see a different kind of look of me if I was younger, but it didn't quite look like me. But Denki's child actor was kind of spot on. In the hell scene, and well, the child actor of Daki, Daki, is she's she's a nice girl, but sometimes she could be ruthless. It was quite funny to have her on the set on that day. Well, that week. Really? Yeah. So they continued the interview and it ended. Now, this is where I'm gonna leave it off. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll do it again, but an actual series where I could go into detail. I don't know. So, good morning, goodbye, farewell, see you later. Have a wonderful, 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 wonderful day. Bye bye!